And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your
We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans.
Well. Here we are. Welcome to the show. Yo, Greg, what's happening, dude?
What is going on, everybody?
Yes, sir. It is, what is it, Wednesday? Shit. Is it Wednesday?
Wednesday. Hump day, dude.
Hump day. It's been a while since we said hump day, I feel like.
Yeah.
Hasn't it? No? Good day. It's a good day. Good day to be here. Hope everybody's doing well. Are we live on Rumble right now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I'm always mixed up on the days. Congrats. Yeah, if you're here from Rumble, thank you. If you're new,
Dude, we're
thank you.
always live on Rumble. That's like
true.
our go-to. That's what we're doing now.
That's permanent.
I didn't get any emails from you.
Oh, well, shit. I don't know why that. Anyways, yeah. What's going on? Anything new today?
Yeah, you saw a UFO.
I did see a UFO.
Well, allegedly.
We don't know, but hey,
Dude, I'm telling you.
right over Chris is going to get abducted tonight,
I'm
dude.
probably going to get it
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna send this to you. This is why there's no good photos of Bigfoot and shit. Because like when it happens, you try to take a quick ass
You're
photo.
driving in your car.
and it fucking
Dude, that is why the podcast Blurry Creatures has blown up.
that's it's true, man.
I mean,
That's a genius name too.
I know.
like,
I loved it. I
God
was like,
dang it.
dang, dude, I wish I would have.
it is good. It is good. I just sent that one over. I should have an article too, but yeah. So I was on the phone with my mom. Driving over here, and I was not too far from the house here, where you live, and I'm driving. I'm talking to her, and I see, and we have planes. Like, don't get me wrong, we have planes around here. We got an airport not real far, and so I saw lights, and I was like, oh, that's a plane. And then I was like talking to her, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it's going the opposite direction of the airport. But it was low as fuck. And we're like 45 minutes to an hour away from the airport?
Yeah, about 45 minutes.
So we're not like real close, and there's no reason for it. And then I was looking at it, and it had like three white lights, and it had one blinking light. And as I got closer and it passed over the highway, or the little old highway there, I couldn't see a fucking thing. All I saw was the lights. There was no like plane. Like I didn't see a fucking thing.
It was transparent.
Yeah.
It looked, whatever
like
it was.
We're in between the lights. You could just see the sky.
Dude, I don't know how to describe this other than I couldn't see a plane, but I could tell that it was flat. But I couldn't see anything, but I could tell that
like
it was
how
flat. Like real fucking flat. Like real flat. Like almost like paper. Like very thin. And like, but I could tell that it was thin. But I couldn't see a plane. So I sent this picture to you. And here's the thing. When you see this photo.
Are you sure you sent me the right thing, dude? Because I'm not
The Last Americans.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
What the fuck? You got to see this. Because it like.
Come on, Dave.
I sent it to the Lost Americans. There's no doubt. But I'm going to check because sometimes, with the phones and
damn
shit.
iPhones.
Oh, God. We got into this the other day.
You probably sent it to like Last American.
No, I sent it right
There's
there.
here we
like
go.
some
There we go.
pervert.
There it is.
I just got the
That's the
site-
article.
the article.
That is
Man,
what it is.
it just fucking takes forever for your shit, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
There we go.
So this is God, I don't know if you're going to be able to zoom in here. I hope you
Hold
can.
on. Let me.
Yep. Open up in a different tab. You can zoom all in.
Okay, so in this photo, I took this quickly, and you'll see the three lights, and some will say, well, it's drunk. No, this thing flew together, and there was a red light, like a reddish color light in the back, that was blinking, but you don't see it in the photo. Do you have it up?
No, no.
Okay, I can't tell, but in the photo, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can see the lights, but you can't see the plane. Like it is sky between the lights. I don't know how to describe it. It was honestly, and it could be something that we all know what it is or something, but I'm telling you, there are no planes over here like that. At first, I thought maybe it was a helicopter, but there was no sound.
Yeah,
I had
to
to
blurry.
Yeah, but it's just like just zoom in.
I did.
But when you see my point though, like I know it's shitty.
What is this?
It looks much better on the phone. I got to be honest with you. It looks
Looks
lot
like
better.
a lens flare.
Let me send a photo that's like maybe a higher You know what I mean? Because I sent this as a small file.
Dude, just show it. Put it up to your camera.
Okay.
Like you showed me.
Can you
Because
guys?
that was actually that was clearer than. There you go. See, you can actually see the 3 different lights.
So
Yeah.
there are 3 lights, and if you look between the lights, what do you not see? You don't see a
There's
fucking
nothing.
plane. You don't
Exactly,
see a
it's-
fucking
it's
plane.
Air.
But you said it had also a red blinking one.
It had a red light on it that seemed to blink.
Okay.
But like
It seemed to blink.
Well, here's the thing.
Well-
Here's the thing.
Dude, Chris, think about this. Dave took that photo with his shaky ass hands too.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's
he's
probably why it's
driving.
all
He's
blurry.
driving, and he's filming like this.
I was
Hold on, mommy.
I was on the phone with my mom trying to get a photo before it went away. As I was talking to her
Was
on
it?
my
How
phone.
fast was it moving? Like you're
Not fast.
So if you're looking at this picture, look here again, and you're going this way,
Yep.
obviously, right?
Yep.
Was it going? It's going across to you
Yeah, it went from right to left in this photo. It's going like that's
From-
going to your house.
from left to right. You mean?
No, from right.
No,
Oh,
right
yeah,
to
oh
left.
yeah. You're coming. Okay.
It was heading
So
north.
it had already gone over the road.
Yeah, it just went over the road. I mean, it was not going airplane speed.
Whitney says it looks like the 3 lights that she saw.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Wait, today or tonight?
No, I don't know. She said, "You guys remember when I sent you the Insta or the video on Instagram?"
I do vaguely remember that. Yes.
Oh, I thought she's seen like some earlier, and it has gone all the way from Florida to here.
Dude.
I was like, whoa, wait a second.
Dude, I'm serious. Like I'm being serious though. Like I wouldn't like you guys know me. Come on, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck this was. And like I watched it, and I'm talking to her, and I'm looking at it. It was on the right side of the highway there, and I'm watching it, going, "What is that?" Right? Because then I was like, "Okay, it's a helicopter, but there's no sound."
Yeah.
I had my moonroof open,
Yeah.
no sound, no helicopter. We get helicopters all the time. You can hear them.
Yep.
And I'm watching it, and then it goes over the highway. Literally, like think of like I'm using a reference, but like you're driving, it's going this fast.
Mm-hmm. Just hovering.
Yeah.
Hover
Over
speed.
the highway. And I'm like, hold on, Mom. Hold on just a second. And I'm like trying to, I'm driving, I'm trying to get the photo.
So that means one of two things, right? So either it's just flying very slowly, which doesn't make sense if it's just going slow, and it seems to be that big, right?
It could be monitoring the
Or
area.
it's-
Payton says it's a stealth bomber. Maybe. Could be.
It absolutely was not.
Yeah, but you still have to be flying at a pretty good speed to be flying.
I know, but here's the thing, guys.
Maybe.
Seriously.
I don't
Like,
know.
if you look at the photo, and I know the photo you got was shitty. I know. I'm sorry. But if you look at the photo, you see nothing but sky. And that is exactly what I saw, was nothing in between the lights. Nothing.
Well, dude,
Cloaking.
like we just talked about this, where they have those invisibility cloaks now that are really fucking good.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
But why would you have that on and then have your exposed lights? That doesn't make sense.
I know.
But the thing is
Yeah. Well.
so
yeah.
when I say blinking light, right? You guys immediately, we all do. We all say all planes have those blinking lights. But where are they usually at on the plane?
on the wings.
On the wings. This was not on the wings.
How do you know?
Because I saw it going, and it was on the back end of the thing, whatever it was. There was 3 lights, and then there was a light,
like
light
the triangle
in a diamond shaped.
Well, because it was
Right.
white, and then red.
And then there was this little red blinking light. It wasn't even like a plane, like how bright those things are. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. But it was just 3 white lights, and I was watching it. It was clear. You could see from the photo that it wasn't like super dark.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and when it went over the highway, I didn't see anything between the lights. Like there was nothing, but I could tell. I don't know how to describe. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be over exaggerating here. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying is that like I could tell that it was flat on the bottom. I don't know how, but I could almost. It was like it looked flat. Like there was something there. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like I could tell that it was just a flat.
But you couldn't
thing.
tell if there was anything on top.
No, there was nothing on top.
Well, from what you could see.
Yeah,
Like, did the bottom of it just look flat, and maybe there was a curvature on the top that you couldn't see?
You know, if you have like a piece of glass and it's clear, right? I'm trying to maybe that I'll use this. Like if you were to hold glass up, like you can see through it, but you can also see that it's flat. Like it's reflecting enough that it looks flat. This looked flat. And you guys, I mean, you saw the photo. Like I just took that photo. That photo was taken at, What time does this say? I just want to see what time it is. Just so you know that I'm not full of shit. 8:55 p.m. Like right before I got here.
Yeah.
Like I didn't alter it, you know. But I'm just saying,
Dude, let's look at. I'm gonna do some searches on X to see if anybody else is talking about this.
like, look at that.
Houston area, or just
Look at that thing.
Houston.
Do you see anything in there? Do those lights even look like plane lights?
The only thing I could tell, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was something. Maybe it was drones flying in formation.
Yeah, could have been. I mean, how close are you to SpaceX, dude?
We're far. We're far away from SpaceX. So let me tell you that. That's actually the first thing I thought. Very first thing. When I saw it, I go, oh, that is the fucking... I thought it was what's the satellite thing? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like the fucking lights that go, you know, you see them across the
Starlink
sky.
Starlink,
not?
yeah.
That, just initial, I was like, oh, wow, Starlink. I've never seen it in person. I've never seen it, right? But then I drove, and I'm like, oh, that thing is only like 100 feet off the ground or 150 feet off the ground. It was very fucking low. So I was like, well, that's not a plane. There's no sound. It was just, I mean, you can see from the photo that it wasn't that far off the tree line. I mean, it's, I'm probably, maybe it's 200 feet. I don't know. It was, you know, the trees, and then there was a little bit of a gap, and it was there, and it was low. Like it wasn't up at all, like right there. And so
Just out of the eye of the radars.
dude, it was weird, man. I'm telling you, it was weird. Then I thought like it could be a glider, but it was big. It was not small. It was as big, if not bigger, than an airplane.
Just on based on separation of the lights.
Just based off of how far the lights were apart was like because we used to go watch planes land and shit, you know, from a decent distance, and like it was definitely bigger than an airplane. I'll say that with confidence. It's bigger than an airplane.
Dude, go to our bookmarks. I just found a video. This was back in February. UFO over Houston this morning. This is just some random account. So who knows if this video was actually from February? Who the hell knows?
Older.
Right? So, did it look like that?
Yeah, but
Much
lower. Much lower.
But was it that far apart? Like, everybody, we're looking at 3 orbs, pretty much. Like, they're slowly rotating in a triangle formation.
That looks, I mean, I don't know, without being there, that looks much bigger. Like, see, there's another light popping up. That looks like separated things to me. That looks like 4 different things.
I get you.
See how they're kind of, it seems,
right there at the beginning, it looks like. Right there.
Yeah, but these were all together. And the lights, you can kind of see it in the photo that they were like elongated. It wasn't like I
just saved another one.
It wasn't like
this is back in 2022, September. This one's a lot clearer, though. You can see the 3, like, it's just a triangle shape.
Yeah, just based on the picture, it doesn't look like it was that big.
It was pretty good size, man.
But if it was flat, how do you know? I mean,
because like, so when I was driving towards it, I just saw 2 lights. Think about like the perspective, right? When I'm driving and it was kind of getting to where it was over the road.
Yeah.
I saw 2 white lights and then a red light towards the back. So think of like 2 lights, right? And then the red light was not that far off of the back white light. And I was like, that's weird. Cause it just like the shape, like the white, and then this little red. I was like, it looked like a fucking long thing. But then as it went over the highway, right? As I was driving and it's already over the highway, I looked and there's a 3rd light. Right? So there was a light.
So they weren't in a line. They were like
no, it was a triangle shape, but then there was this red light in the back that was just like blinking, you know, pop, pop. You know, like it wasn't like a plane light where it's just, and the planes also have the blue lights and shit.
Yeah.
None of that shit. And I was just looking at it. I'm driving by and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't see anything. Like, I don't see any fucking thing there. I just see these fucking lights. I honestly don't know.
It makes me wonder if they were like if they were separated, something separated that was flying in formation.
Bro, I mean, I think knowing me, that's what I would say. right? That's what
Yeah,
that's how I would analyze it. But I'm telling you, seeing it, I didn't even think of a fucking drone. Didn't even like, wasn't even like, oh, maybe that. No, I thought huge glider. Not does not make sense at all. Starlink, which I know somebody said Starlink, but I'm telling you, Starlink doesn't fly over the trees. Okay, like that doesn't.
Well, and Starlink is
It's way the fuck up
way
there.
the fuck up.
This was not that.
Yeah, and
100%.
they're always in a line.
Dude, I
100%.
found another video where it looks like there's two lights that are like static, and then there's one that's kind of maybe fading in and out. You can't really tell if it's red or not. This was back in 2020 over Houston, Texas.
Let me see.
So did it look kind of like
it
that?
fucking did.
Where it was blinking? One light was blinking.
Well,
like,
he's not playing it yet, so let me see.
Well, I guess like there's multiple lights blinking, but the one to the left is kind of blinking a little bit.
No.
So the lights themselves weren't blinking. It was only the red.
No,
one.
yeah. So think of this. That's about the shape, right? That I saw, but the white was not blinking. But think of a diamond. Okay, that's a better closer. Are you showing him this?
Yeah.
Okay, just pause it real quick. See how those lights are like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, think of me driving on the right side of this, and if you put your cursor up, go between the two white lights. No, on the back side. No, other side. Now move it. Yeah,
I don't know.
There's three white lights.
Yeah, where's the back?
Yeah, that's true. Now, now move your cursor to the right just a little bit, and down just a little bit. The red light would have been maybe a little farther back. Yeah, it would have been like right there.
Okay. Huh.
So it was this weird, like think like a kite, like a beach kite.
Yeah.
Huge beach kite,
Okay.
but except it was going like the long nose part of it was going towards your house. I'm telling you, I swear, I do not know what. And the shit, you know what's weird is like when I came in, I didn't even bring that up to you. Like my mom called me. I called her actually. I haven't talked to her for a few days, and I called her, and she was like really upset. My grandpa's not doing well, and so we were having this conversation, and so like in my head, I'm like, God damn it, like this sucks, dude. Like he's not doing well. And then I saw this, and then I didn't tell her. I was just trying to take photos, and she was crying, and then I parked, and I was talking to her for a second, and then I got out. So I'm like, my head's wrapped around
in
this
multiple
shit.
different places. Yeah.
But then I was like sat down, and I was like, oh fuck, like this thing, like what the fuck is this? I'm telling you guys, man, like I swear to you, I have never seen something like that. I have not seen something like that. And I do not have a fucking clue what that was. I don't know what could possibly.
It's a starship.
I just don't like the whole thing about not seeing anything in between. Like, doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, I've seen drones.
Well, it's just like that. You showed me that video the other day of that fucking straight up light in the sky. Around Houston area.
That was the.
Have you seen this, Greg?
I saw a video about
TikTok, right?
9 pillars of lights
the pillars
in the sky.
of lights. Yeah, the pillars of lights.
Because of like the fishing boats.
Well, this was in.
That's what they always say.
This was
Dude,
in.
why is it always the fishing boats?
Oh
I
shit!
don't know. This was over South Houston.
God damn it!
No, this ain't right.
Yes,
This ain't right.
This was over.
This was
South
just
Houston.
the other day.
Yeah, shit. It might have been a week or so now at this point. Might have been farther.
This one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fucking music. We don't need this, but it'll actually show video. It shows just the image.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, dude, that's Trump's ear.
Yeah. Here's the
Trump's
video
ear
though.
exploding in the sky.
So
Yeah,
we
it's
had like
magically-
a thunderstorm right when this happened. I remember because I actually went outside when this was going. We did have a thunderstorm, but like it is a little bizarre.
Yeah,
that's like a rip in the fucking
Fabric
the dome, dude.
Yeah, man.
a rip in the dome.
But it's definitely like, and another guy, I didn't save it, but another guy was filming it, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And you could see these orbs, like coming around it, like balls of lightning. You know, like the lightning balls.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's like a natural phenomenon. I'm not, trying to get all, crazy with that one, but this was different. This was weird. I don't know what the fuck this was. I'm serious. I don't know what the fuck this was, man. And I feel like you guys all listen to our show. Like, I always try to look at the, like, okay, what could it possibly be? Like, try not to You know, try not to get too crazy with anything, but I'm telling you, like, I definitely believe in UFOs. I believe in that. And I just don't, like, nothing makes sense. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm telling the lights were big enough that I just don't feel like that's a drone. They were, like, so illuminated. You know what I mean? Like, it just, the big lights. And it was just so, like, spread out weirdly that none of that makes sense to me at all. Like, I just don't believe at all that that's what it was. I have no idea what it was.
Dude, I wonder if there's going to be reports of this on like your local news, like radio station in the morning or anything like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
There had to have been more people that seen it. There had to.
Well, I mean, the one thing is like this area is definitely like more rural than the rest.
Yeah.
You know, like we're up north high enough where we're rural. That's a hard word for me to say. I always say rural. I don't know, but like there's not as many people over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not as many people. But, like, Lake Conroe definitely has people. And there's people out at the restaurants. And, like, it was heading towards Lake Conroe. I don't know what that was.
Heading to the water.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't
That's
know.
where its base is, dude.
I don't know,
It's going to go underneath the lake.
Like, I can't get over the fact that I couldn't see anything. Like, that bothers me. Like, when it crossed the highway and I had a straight shot, I saw two lights. Just two white lights in a perfect line, and there was nothing in between it. And I was like, what the fuck? And that's when I decided to get my phone out because I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's not like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then by the time I got the phone out, you could see where it had gone. So it wasn't going like 200 miles per hour, man. It was, you know, I would say like 80 miles.
Yeah, that's why the case
for
for like drones kind of makes sense, you know. But then also, I mean, that's why people are afraid of ghosts, dude, because they can hear things happening, they can see things happening if the ghost can move some stuff, but you can't see what's moving it or making the sounds. You know what I mean? It's almost the same thing. It's like, what the fuck is making this kinetic motion happen?
Like you can see it, you can know it's there, but you don't know what it is. And you can only see the light from it. You can't see what it is.
But I don't know, man. Like, I think I'm doing a kind of a piss poor job of explaining like what I saw, because I'm telling you, like, I felt like when I was looking at it as it was already over the highway, I could see a bottom. Like, it looked flat. It looked like flat. Like, I could tell that there was like something there. You know when you see like a shitty CGI movie? That's a good example. You know when you see a shitty CGI movie and they try to make it like an invisible person, and they make it to where you can see their like outline a little bit.
Yeah,
and you can tell it's CGI.
Kind of like in what's that movie where the guy's like the scientist and he makes himself invisible and then he turns evil afterwards.
Oh, Nutty Professor.
No, come on.
I'm just fucking with you.
Is it just The Invisible Man with
maybe
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But
it
you know,
is, dude, where he like goes into that lady's house when she's like changing.
Yeah, he like, oh, they can't see me, so now I'm just gonna be this pervert.
But you can kind of see him in the film. Like you can, they make it to where you can see like the shape-ish thing.
It's not really his shape, but you can see the light distortion as he moves.
That's what I'm telling you though. Like that's what I felt like I was looking at that. And I'm like, I feel like it's there. I can see it, that there's something flat there, but I can't see through it. Like, I mean, I can see through it, but I can't see a fucking object.
Yeah.
That's what
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man, that's what it was. Yeah.
Boy, that was not a good movie. It really was.
It was not, dude.
It's not a good movie.
It's not.
Anyways, we can, listen, guys, I'm not trying to go on this all night because there's nothing else to say about it. But I'm telling you, like, I told you guys about that fireball I saw as a kid, and I could not explain it. Like, it was just, I remember it looked like a plane that was on fire, but it was just a ball. And my dad and my whole family saw it. And I was like, wow. I remember that as a kid.
Wow.
Well, no, I'm just saying I still don't know what the fuck that was, right? Like, there was no plane crash. It was a ball of flames.
Great balls of fire.
And it was moving. And I remember that as a
angel,
kid.
dude.
Maybe.
Ooh.
But this is one of those things where I'm like, I literally think I'll remember this. I do not know what the fuck that was. I cannot explain that one at all, dude.
It's the same thing when people see Bigfoot.
Yeah. Probably, man.
You had your own little experience.
Oh boy.
God damn it. It's weird though. Anyways, there's that. I don't know what to say about that one.
Oh, geez.
I am curious though. I mean, maybe they'll come out and they'll be like, oh, there was a crop duster. It's not. I'm telling you, fuck them. I'd say fuck you. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Dude, is anything like, do you think that it could be like surveillance of a foreign country or even our country anything to do with like technology that was made to surveil, and maybe it was meant to put out there so people see it and ask questions. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, let's get people thinking that there might be some significant life out there that's monitoring the earth, you know?
Maybe.
I mean,
I think they're probably going, we have eyes on Dave.
yeah, that might have been it, dude.
Oh, he's on his way. They're starting the show in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, listen, I think that's a reasonable take, and it maybe, you know, like I don't know. Who knows what kind of technology this country has or other countries have, right? Like, that's for sure. But I also understand that, like, in general of our idea of surveillance vehicles, like they generally are very high up in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
It's
that
like-
one seemed really low.
It didn't seem low. It was definitely low. Like,
now I wish
definitely
I
low.
would have just fucking looked outside.
Dude, I almost wanted to call you and say, Chris, go the fuck outside right now. But I was on the phone with my crying mom, and I could not do that. I just couldn't get, you know, and you're trying to, like, wrap your head around it. You're like, okay, you know, I feel like we talk about this enough, and I watch enough, and there's all these other theories, and it could be this, drones, you know, like, I never thought of drones, but I'm telling you, like, there's a reason I didn't think of a drone. Like, the lights were not, for me, it wasn't like a drone light. It just wasn't. Those lights were not, like, they were way too illuminated to be a drone light, in my opinion.
All right. Mystery remains.
Yeah, man.
Mystery remains. It's not a drone.
I don't know.
So, like, what happened with JD Vance today? Did he troll Kamala Harris?
Yeah, I think JD Vance has taken over the trolling game. Not taken over, but he's joining in for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. He's like Elon Musk 2.0.
Yeah, so I don't know why they were both in the same place at the same time, but Kamala had like a rally she was going to today. And like they both landed on the tarmac at the same time. And JD and his posse gets out of their plane.
I like that choice of words. That's good. Posse.
Posse.
Dude, you look up
Were they insane?
Insane in the Membrane.
Insane
Were they
clown posses?
clowning around? Dude, that should be the episode. Insane trolling posse.
No, but
Insane troll
they
posse.
got out of the plane and
That was dumb.
The
Sorry.
Air Force.
Sorry, that was really
It's
dumb.
the insane federal posse.
Is it
bro.
the Air Force One that she is flying in, or is it what is it?
Air Force 2.
Air Force Two.
Yeah, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Well, he walks over because the media's all there waiting for her to come out, and they're gonna try to ask questions, right? Like they do to all of them. And he just walks over and stands in front of their cameras and is like, "I've seen you guys here. I thought I'd come over and check out what's gonna be my plane soon, and then say how you guys doing since she's not gonna come down here and talk to you."
Dude, you know what would have been more bold? He just walks on her plane.
Yeah.
And then just takes off.
Oh, like-
right as soon as she steps off, just
Yeah.
like get on and be like, see y'all later. This is my plane now. Bye-bye.
I like that.
Just-
This is my plane, totally my
Yep.
plane.
Even if you didn't take off, just walk up the stairs, go inside for a second, and then walk out and wave and be like, I'm just practicing, bro. What's going on, man?
well, then
Well,
what if
this
he
is-
had like a little banner, you know, that he flew in the sky and said like, Trump's going to win?
It's
Yeah.
funny because
Like-
he started walking up, and then her Secret Service started walking towards them. Like, whoa, what's going on here? Like they were just like, look at this. Like they were just like, what's going on? And then JD Vance's whole posse.
Oh, man. That's
Whoa,
a
look at
suit
that
posse,
guy. Look at
bro.
him walk. What's with the guy on the right? Do you see that?
Dude, that's a bro right there, dude.
Why was he walking like with his arms stiff? It looked like his jacket was too small.
Dude,
don't know.
that man has had many nights at a frat house. That dude, he looked like what's that one dude? What's that one from Baywatch and shit? He's got the weird jaw now. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh, Zac Efron,
He's a
bro.
little Zac
That guy
Efron.
almost
Zac
drowned in the
Efron.
pool.
He's got a
Yeah.
little
Did you
Zac
hear what's
Efron.
going on with that guy?
no.
He dove in his pool, and like I guess his chest hit the bottom, and he like breathed in water.
Oh.
And the fucking people, or like two whatever people at the pool, had to pull him out and rush him to the hospital and shit.
Oh shit.
What?
I'm like, what is going on with these
So what-
celebrities?
I don't know if
in
I believe that
water?
story because I feel like his jaw would have hit first, man. I think it's a
Right?
monster,
Like-
bro. Like that jaw should have taken the shot. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I feel like whoever his plastic surgeon was, he needs to sue that guy.
Well, so the
He had an
story
issue. He
is
had an
that
issue.
he fell on his face and
From a
fucked
horse.
up his jaw. Was it a horse?
I heard it was a horse. Like he had a horse riding accident. He fell off the horse and broke his jaw, and it got fucked. And they
Dude,
did the best they could.
Yeah, but it's
maybe he's into like some bestiality.
Well,
he
he went from like Efron, how everybody knew him, to like Hulk. He has like a Hulk face now.
He does look like Hulk,
it
dude.
doesn't fit anything. You know what I mean? Like
No.
his head no longer fits his, because he's actually not a big person. He's not very tall.
Yeah, he's small.
And his jaw is like the same width as his body. It's a weird fucking.
I feel like with all,
You know what
all
though?
the shit.
I feel like women will still want that shit.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
if you look at he's like fucking fit, dude.
Sure.
Like he's
sure.
roided up. You could tell he's got a little roid in him.
Dude, he's definitely fit, but that I feel like, no knock on some women, but I feel like they also would fuck a killer. Like at this, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Like some
They
women
definitely would.
Yeah, some women
do.
love, like they would go after a guy that just murdered his whole family and be like, but he's so hot. Like, you know.
Well, yeah, that's why what's his face had like
Dahmer.
fucking groupies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did JD Vance say here? Old eyeliner. What's he saying?
He just like, I forgot where it was. Hold on. He just being a troll. He just basically like Trump would.
Dude, his hair does a Trump thing in this too. Did you see that?
It like flips up like Trump's does.
Yeah.
They come walking up.
Look, just pause it. Pause it. I want to see that guy.
Yeah.
This guy here.
Yes.
Zac Efron.
Like watch him like do a slow mo. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
Yep. There it is. This looks like Wall Street just had a night out.
You get
on a
the fuck
Saturday,
out of my
bro.
way.
It's like this is the
Not
bar
now,
at
bro.
2
I'm in the
a.m.
fucking zone.
And JD Vance, he
Shots.
looks
He's the one that
Jaeger
says
bombs.
Jaeger bomb. Yes.
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs.
You want
Jaeger
a Jaeger bomb?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Not
let
now,
what
bro, I'm
happened
in
to
the
Trump happen to
fucking
fucking old JD Vance.
I'm in the zone. Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bullet for JD. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking not. You gotta,
Take
you
a
gotta-
bullet for JD.
yeah, get that woman away from JD Vance, man. I'm the real hero. You know what I'm saying?
He would like Superman dive in front of the bullet. He would be like, I will die.
I think his name's Frankie, and they call him Flanky because he's flanking. You know what I'm saying? He's on the flank, dude. He's like, I'm
yeah,
fucking
dude.
flanky over here.
Frankie be flanking.
Frankie.
Yeah. Dude. I got your side, bro. I got your back. You know what I'm saying?
God, that is funny. Why is he walking like that?
Dude, it's an intense walk. I kind of love it, though.
I know, flaring those arms
This
out.
looks like the scene of
my lats are
Anchorman
too
when
big
they're
for
all
this
getting ready for
jacket.
battle. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, it
They
does.
should put like chains and shit in their hands.
It does look like an Anchorman scene.
There's Trump right there. Blowing his hair.
figured I'd come by and wanted to take a good look at the plane. Hopefully it's going to be my plane in a few months. But I also thought you guys might get lonely because the vice president doesn't answer questions from reporters and hasn't for 17 days.
True.
Have they give you guys an
17
explanation?
days?
That's a lot. Yeah, 17.
Jeez, weird.
No? Nobody? Okay, great. Well, I hope that you change your mind because it'd be good for the
Wait.
American people and I think it'd be good for you all.
Hold on, pause it. Is that the same woman, Secret Service or
No,
Secret?
that's a different one.
Okay.
I think the other one was shorter.
The other one was shorter, and I would know her. I feel like I've seen enough of her face that's definitely
What's with
a
this
different
guy
one.
in the yellow tie? He looks nervous, dude, doesn't he? He's like, oh shit, oh shit.
He
He knows it's about to go down.
I wonder
dude.
if like if they have different suits or stuff, they have different ranks.
The guy behind the guy in the yellow tie looks the most nervous. That guy looks like he doesn't belong. He's just like,
that guy doesn't belong
that's
there.
Billy that just got the job yesterday. He's like, I'm here. I'm fucking here doing my thing.
This guy right here.
Yeah, he looks like Shane Gillis, like a fucking second cousin to Shane Gillis, dude. He's
dude.
kind of
He looks like someone we went to school with, dude, named
does.
Tim.
wait,
Tim H.
a little bit.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about. The old Cliff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, looks just like him,
A
dude.
little
Look
bit,
at him.
A little bit.
I like how
Looks like he's gulping for
Yeah.
I like how he walks
Just
up.
walked a half a mile.
He walks up and then
20 feet.
he stands there and he looks at everybody else. Oh my spacing's okay.
Yeah.
I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
I'm looking professional.
I'm gonna stand behind JD and make it look like I need to make sure I'm
Yeah.
the right distance away from the
That
other guys.
suit, he just he bought those shoes at Target right before because he didn't have proper shoes. So he's like,
Oh yeah, he's not wearing the same shoes as everybody
No,
else either.
that-
he's wearing weird shoes.
He's wearing different shoes.
Look
man.
at this.
That,
Look at his shoes.
He's on a ride along. I think with the Secret Service. A Secret Service
What?
ride along.
Brown shoes?
Yeah, dude.
What's he doing? Those are like sneakers.
Yeah. It's a little.
Those aren't like dress shoes.
I don't think.
Well, I
he's
guess you
anything.
got to run, dude. Like, think about Secret Service.
Maybe
You
he's
gotta
not
run.
Secret Service.
Maybe he's not. Nah.
Because he doesn't look like he's not. Because he's not wearing sunglasses either.
And he has his hands in his pocket, like I don't want to throw down. I can't throw down, but I guess I have to. You know, like that kind of a.
He just
doesn't look right.
Wow. Look at that. Look at how he has one hand in that pocket. His pinky's sticking out.
Well, stop. Look at every person's holding their collar. And he's like, I'm going to put the thumb in the fucking belt. The old fucking thumb in the belt.
He is, dude. Like, how is he standing like that?
No disrespect to him. I'm sure he's awesome.
Well, he looks like the dad that is standing there looking at the project that he just completed. Like, wow.
Yep.
Look at this.
It's not the
This is
project.
the greatest
it's like
thing I've ever done.
it's like his yard. He's just like, man, that's a clean yard. I just
Exactly,
fucking
like,
I just edged that
holy
bitch.
shit.
It's fucking clean, bro.
He looks.
I am
he looks
proud of this.
He looks really nervous, almost like
does.
they're standing on the tarmac, and he's looking around, going, "Are we supposed to be standing on this, guys?
Yeah.
Isn't this for the planes? Do we need to be here? Is this where we're supposed? Am I supposed to stand here?
And
Do I need to be over there?"
You know, Kamala's looking out a window right now and like, this motherfucker, he's taking my fucking spotlight. You know?
Yeah, and it's funny because when she came out, she didn't talk to reporters, just like he said she wouldn't. Like a bunch of kids came up and like other random people, and they were like all talking amongst themselves, and then she just left.
That's not shocking. Not shocking at all. I don't know, man. That's cool. I think it's a good PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what it
for
is.
sure.
He's just trying to emphasize the fact that she's not doing what she's supposed to. I heard this
Dude,
dude.
I wish.
Go ahead.
I wish like the Secret Service guys would be more intense. Like hand to the ear at all times, looking around, like the quick movements with their neck. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
It's-
in a comic
you know,
way. They're
It's
just
like what you would expect, like what Russia Secret Service would do. Like just in your head, what do you think a Russian Secret Service? They'd be like super intense, like real like fucking glasses.
Well, did you
and
see that?
fucking-
yeah,
Well, you
Vin
seen that-
Diesel style. Yeah.
You seen that video where Putin was gonna talk to somebody, and a guy like rushed up real quick to like shake his hand, and the Secret Service guy like walked up behind Putin and was like reaching for a fucking knife or something,
It's gonna shank his ass.
and you could see Putin put his arm down and like went like this and was like, we're
He was
good."
waving.
Yeah, he was like, "We're good here," because the guy was gonna fucking kill him.
Sure, dude. They don't fuck around.
Or he was gonna fart in
Like
his face.
he had to call off the dog.
waft
there.
it.
He had
waft,
to call off
make
the
sure
dog.
to waft it.
It is kind of like Anchorman though, because you know that her Secret Service doesn't like his Secret Service. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
those fucking pricks. They think they're gonna take my job.
It'd be hilarious if they
They're gonna
both
brawl.
dude. If they both walked out at the same time and they were all just lined up looking at each other like
yeah.
playing Red Rover.
There's
or
like a
something.
showdown. The showdown on the tarmac, bro.
You know,
God.
Frankie Flanky would go first, dude. He'd be like with the nunchucks. He'd have his freaking like silver fist
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, you don't even see fucking.
knuckles.
You don't see Flanky, man. He's already by the stairs, probably like,
Oh,
bring
yeah,
it on, bitch. What are you gonna do? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, he's the shit talker of the group. You know what I mean? The guy that always gets
But-
too drunk because he's too small. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
But you know how like Chris Farley was like down by the river when he was doing the
yeah.
fast movements, like down by the river here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want that kind of energy coming out of Secret Service, like sweating, looking like they're on cocaine,
Sure,
and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Like they just took an 8-ball. Like you know what I mean? They had a
yeah,
long
dude.
night in
I
Vegas.
want them to like, I want them to bite off an ear like Mike Tyson if they
Yeah,
need to.
we should make like some kind of law or make some kind of thing we can send to Congress to where Secret Service has to be more entertaining.
Sure, dude.
Yeah,
Like
or
don't be,
hyped up on some sort of drug.
Yeah, don't
you
be
know what I mean?
so don't be boring, standing off in the distance, not really doing anything until something happens.
Yeah, man.
I want you to look like something is happening right now,
Yeah.
all the time.
Everybody has to drink a C4. Like the requirement is you have to be on the verge of a heart attack at all times.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Like sweaty, confused, but also like
Ready
what
to
the
throw.
fuck is-
I want you on the
Puffing
edge
air?
and ready,
Yes.
ready to throw down at any second.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Yeah. If we don't have to pick you up and pull you out like we did Zac Efron out of a pool, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the night, then you didn't do your job.
I want you,
know what I'm saying?
so sensitive that
Yeah.
every movement from everything around almost sets you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to draw your gun.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. Like just totally
down.
paranoid schizophrenic. Dude, like Portland, Oregon. We want Portland, Oregon fucking homeless just to run the
Yep.
show.
'Cause
Can you
that'd be-
imagine a
that'd be
posse
hilarious.
of homeless that are in suits that are fucking high on crack? What that kind of excitement would be? You'd be
Yeah.
like, this is entertainment. This is true entertainment. That's what we should do. Give them a job as a Secret Service. You know they're just going to be like, you know, there's a fucking man up there. They're watching us, bro. They're watching us everywhere. You know what I mean? The end is nigh. You know, something like that.
The end is nigh.
Yeah, whatever it is, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is this, like 1872?
I don't know. I feel like I've heard a homeless say that at one point.
But I wanted to bring that up mostly because I like that kind of shit.
It's fun.
It makes things more entertaining in a good way.
It does. Yeah, politics. Politics is a big fucking joke to me. So like this, putting the joke in front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making it obvious. It's funny.
Like just like how Trump was in 16. Like
Yeah.
he's just constantly trolling everybody. That's
Yeah, dude,
awesome.
it was great.
I'm warming up to JD a little bit. I don't really know or care all that much about the politics part of it yet, but like just as a dude, I'm like, yeah, listen. I mean, he was like a fucking Marine or Navy, whatever he was, Marine, and he seems like a decent dude. He plays Magic the Gathering. That's the big thing now.
Really?
Yeah, he
Whoa.
actually has like Magic the Gathering like tournaments with his friends, and I'm like, I can, that's cool. Like it's just like a normal kind of like nerdy shit.
Hey, at
thing
least
to
you
do.
know he's very strategic.
Yeah, he should have been like, I'm gonna put a spell on this chick, something like that.
He throws a card at the plane and goes, "Whoa, take that."
No, it's just like I enjoy that like people like it's not just politics. Like I feel like it's weird when a politician is like the only thing you know them as is a politician. Like it doesn't seem like they have friends. They don't have hobbies. Like they just golf. Like even Trump's like you just golf.
Yeah, but
Like,
he's real good at golf.
He's good at golf, but I'm like you don't collect shit. Like you don't have. What do you do for fun?
Dude, that would be hilarious if like you find out Trump is like a closet like collector or like a singer, like I love to do karaoke.
He sings karaoke only at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Instead of
I will always love you. Yeah. Vote for me, Trump 2024.
I can see like
Wait, what did I say?
you go back about 30 years and it was like instead of Trump having like a book deal right after his presidency, he has like that late night infomercial. It's like, and on double disc, Trump doing all the big hits. And he's just like, whatever it is, I don't fucking know. But Trump doing karaoke songs, man, like
God.
dude. Oh, he can make a killer.
Or just not even karaoke songs, just doing cover songs.
Just cover songs. They're the big hits, man.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. That
Like
would
Meatloaf.
sell like a motherfucker.
Meatloaf. We talk about Meatloaf. I won't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God, if he wanted to make money, he'd do shit like that. You'll make money.
Oh, you would for sure, man. That's good though. Cool. I like it, man. It's weird that they kind of met up like that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It almost seems on purpose. You know.
maybe.
Well, it gets tarmac back in the news, and it makes me
Sure.
think about Bill Clinton and the tarmac meeting. You know?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Do that. It's weird that Kamala like couldn't take that. See, here's the thing. It was the reason I do like it is the setup of it, right? So he said it, and you can think it's cool or not cool. It doesn't really matter. The point is he came over, he made those statements, and then she did exactly what he said, right? Which was not engage with anybody. And so like you would think if she had any common sense, she would have said like, "What's he doing there?" And some of her aide would have been like, "He's talking to the press about how you're not going to speak to them," you know. Or she has to have somebody in that group of people that's texting her or texting an aide saying like, hey, like when are you coming out? Like this is how many people are here. Like these are the questions they're gonna ask. She should like, and she just whiffed it. Like she should have came out and been like, just so you know, like I am gonna talk to you, and JD Vance is a nutbag. You know what I mean? Like the fact that he's like, nope.
She didn't talk to the press at all. Like it was just like I said, there was like a weird group. I don't know if she was purposely meeting people there. Or they brought people to meet Kamala. Like there was like 7-8 kids there, and then some other adults. So I don't know if she was meeting them, but still, you land at a place to do a rally. You have to talk to media. That's how it goes. Like they have questions, you have to answer them. Like you can't just ignore everyone all the time.
Yeah.
And then say weird random fucking shit while you're on microphone.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she was on the way to the concert, bro. She didn't want to miss out on. I mean, because her rallies are just concerts, right?
dude.
Like
Yeah,
music,
they just have
musicians,
performances, and then people hang out a little bit afterwards to watch her 30-minute thing.
Yeah, like all
Not
the people
even
that go, like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Doja Cat later. Oh yeah, oh is that the one where Kamala? Yeah, I think she's gonna be.
I mean,
there, but...
so I was actually thinking about this, dude. I was like, if somebody offered me to go for free to a Kamala Harris rally, but like you had all of these entertainers performing first,
sure,
I would probably go, and then I would
Well, it
leave.
depends on
immediately.
who it was. If it was this guy, I probably wouldn't go. Because I don't know.
Yeah, if it was Megan Thee Stallion, I literally know nothing about that.
I could care
and
less
like,
about that chick.
I don't know who this is, but this is one of the people that played.
Are we gonna
Oh,
get
boy.
hit for music?
Yes, we'll rally round the flag. We'll rally once again. Shouting the battle cry of freedom.
Oh, shit.
We will rally from the hillside, rally from the plain.
Okay. Well,
I don't know who that was.
it goes
but,
up and down. Like it's like good, but then it's like ooh,
He decides to like leave his range. It's kind of a
Yeah.
weird thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's, he's gonna check himself to rehab after this. He's gonna say I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I need to go to
Yeah, I
rehab.
don't know. I don't know who else performed besides that guy.
dude.
but,
Did you hear about that?
That
The
girl.
fucking the girl who
Yeah.
sang the national anthem, the
Yeah.
worst national anthem ever.
She checked herself into rehab.
oh yeah.
Like she was
I did hear
actually a
about that.
good singer, but like she just was really shitty doing the national anthem.
Yeah, I mean, is she good? Because I feel like when she did that, people were sharing her live performance, and I'm like, she never was that good. You know what I mean?
Really?
No, I didn't. I
Dude,
didn't see.
I don't know. I watched like some other live performances. She
Pretty
sounded
good?
fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say best case scenario, right? She's like on and off, has some on it, but that was real bad. Like
That was
one
really bad.
really bad.
What's her name? What the hell's her name?
I don't even know, but she says she was drunk. She says she was absolutely shit faced, and she needed to check
And she's
herself
going to
out.
rehab.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what do you do? I understand maybe you have a fucking problem, but
This,
Yeah.
this,
fucking
this
what,
should be
what the
entertaining.
fuck you doing?
Ingrid Andress.
Ingrid Andress. Yeah,
Dude,
I
look
think it
that up, Chris. Like we gotta
her
listen to this. Dude.
performance?
was. You heard it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, it is so
It's on
bad.
it's on
Ingrid?
YouTube.
Ingrid.
Yeah,
What?
Oh,
How do you
boy.
spell
Oh,
her
boy.
last thing?
Andress.
ANDRESS.
Oh, it's so rough, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Oh, why are we just seeing a bunch of fucking half naked women, bro?
I'm just seeing boobs.
Just get off
Oh,
performance.
well, hey.
Is this her?
nothing
No.
wrong with that.
No, that is not her. No, dude.
It doesn't show her at all.
Okay, well, why are you on Twitter, bro?
Yeah,
Here,
Twitter's the wrong
let me send you
place.
the
I don't
link.
know.
That's the wrong place for this. You're gonna see a lot of tots.
Okay, I just sent it to Gmail,
Okay.
so you should have it here soon.
Oh, dude, it's
You're
rough,
probably
though.
gonna have some ads and shit in the beginning, so just a heads up. But
Yeah,
dude,
it's
this
rough.
is very, 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 very bad. Ooh,
Not
boo.
good. Not good. This is the worst. I mean, I think I don't know if it was the same song, right? But remember when what was that? What was her name that did that performance with the NBA? And it was rough, dude. The Black Eyed Peas girl, Fergie.
Oh, Fergie.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so bad,
Dude, the Fergie wasn't that bad. Like
you
honestly, I
shitting
went back
me?
and listened. I went back and listened to that. Compared to this,
No, that's what
not
I'm saying.
that
This
bad.
definitely takes it, but Fergie was real bad.
Do
bro.
I need to take my hat off for this?
I don't think it's deserving.
you might not have to. Okay. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh shit.
Don't do it, because then Dave will have to take his hat off. Don't do it. Are you gonna show it?
Oh. Oh my god.
It's rough, bro. Look at her just.
She
trash.
looks fucked up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
It's just one person.
I know they're all just like, hurry up.
Land of the free.
Dude, that guy's just like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Ingrid Andress is breaking
Oh,
her
yeah,
silence
dude.
over
Okay, you can
Oh my
pause it.
god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Roseanne Barr, Flex was saying. I forgot about Roseanne, dude.
What?
Like, she got a lot of shit for that. Remember?
Roseanne? Oh, I do kind of remember that a little bit.
She just like was screaming and being obnoxious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck. See, the thing is Roseanne is not a singer, right? So like when she's up there, you're like, uh-oh, what's going to happen here? Because
Yeah.
it's like Dane Cook doing it or some like random comedian. You're like, this is not going to be what we think it is. Like something's going on. This girl's an
Like
actual
get
performer.
Sam Tripoli up there.
Do the fucking Fergie one real quick. I need a reference because I know, Greg, you said you just watched it, but I feel like that was pretty rough. That was definitely bad.
Fergie National Anthem.
Was it nasty?
Yeah, it was. So I did a back to back, side by side. I listened to this chick that we just listened to, and then I looked up Fergie, and I was like,
This one?
okay,
6
well,
years
Fergie's
ago?
wasn't that
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, well, so here's the thing. Just real quick. it is not the same thing. That girl was absolutely blitzed and fucking, you know what I mean, butchered it. This was like, what are you doing? Like, it's not, it just was a bad rendition.
I wouldn't show the video on this, just play the audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
No video.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly
See, at least she's hitting the notes.
But dude, the NBA players literally are looking at each other. You'll see it, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" They do.
It's like she's trying to be 50s.
I know.
Yeah.
I think this is terrible. Dude, hold on. Was that Timmy from South Park?
Bright
You're right. Listen, to be fair, she can sing.
Yeah, no.
So
she
the
can
notes
sing.
are there, but you're like, what are you butchering this for? The video, if you guys get a chance, I know it's ancient, but like the NBA players' faces are fucking.
Like right here. It's,
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
at least, yeah, you can
I'll
show
fast
like a
forward
still
it.
screen, dude.
Hold on here. This is the most viewed part.
But see how she's actually hitting the notes and stuff, where the other lady is not.
Hold on.
Spangled
Dude, I can't even hear it, so I don't.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Good old Zoom.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, Greg, but you get the point. You get the point, dude. It's rough. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it. What's ring? Oh, look at her rings. What's that, dude? It's like a skull and crossbones.
Oh,
She's got some
there.
occulty rings. Yeah, she does.
It's like pirate shit.
Look at her fucking pinky nails. It has some coke in that shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's
Ooh.
like super pointy, man.
I think all of her nails are super pointy.
She just, I've never liked her. I got to be honest with you. I just never have liked her at all. I never
Didn't
liked the
she
Black
piss
Eyed Peas.
herself?
Well, supposedly. Someone argued that it was just a lot of, it was the old trail, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of trail that was down there.
A lot of trail, like
Well,
pubic hair.
You know the snail trail? Yeah, they talk about at the gym. You know what I mean? Like that sweaty,
Okay.
the sweaty.
So
kinda,
just some sweat, some vaginal sweat.
I don't know. Could be.
Oh, boy.
Or she peed. You know, one or the other. She was on stage. To be fair, maybe she's just like, hey, fuck this. I'm pissing right now.
I mean, to be fair, like when I'm getting sweaty, that's the first place to be sweating the most.
dude, this steel frame right here though is priceless. Just pop that. This is what people were doing when she was doing it. Look at this. He's just
With
like
Steph Curry.
I don't know if that's Steph Curry. It looks like him, but it kind of doesn't look like him.
That's obviously Steph Curry, is it not? Am I fucking?
Yeah,
am I
it kind of
blind?
looks like. Yeah, it does. But I mean, say kind of like just the hair just throwing me off because I feel like Steph Curry has never really had that. But it kind of looks like a Devin Booker too, a little bit there. But
I
yeah.
couldn't tell you.
Anyway, so regardless, it just was. There's been bad performances, but Ingrid was by far took the cake. By
Good
far,
old
Yeah,
Ingrid.
that was bad.
by far,
Like you'll never do that again.
and it was in Texas.
You'll
like,
never get the opportunity ever again.
Like there's patriotic
Yeah.
fucking Americans there, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" I would love to have like a microphone in the crowd. People are just like, "This is fucking bullshit." Fucking
Yeah.
coming here disrespecting our fucking
Dude, as soon as I heard that, as soon as I heard that, I told my wife, "This is a humiliation ritual. Watch, within the next year and a half, she'll become bigger than you ever thought."
There's a chance, and you know what? They'll do the whole like, you know, she went through recovery and now she's back better than ever, and we need to
Exactly,
support
dude.
her, and this shows that you can be in the darkest times and get to
Yep.
the, you know,
Get to the
She
greatest
just sold her soul to
times.
like embarrass herself in front of the fucking world.
probably did, dude. Probably did. Yep.
Yep.
Or she just fucked up her career royally.
She could have done that too. I mean, that is not far off the fucking the list of
Like,
possibilities.
I'm gonna lean towards that one.
Yeah. I
This-
mean, damn, dude. Like, you got that shit faced before you went up there.
Yeah,
That's hard to believe.
that's her
like,
own fucking doing, though. You know, it's like if you can't control yourself for knowing that you are arguably, I would say this was the biggest event she's ever done.
Probably.
You got the ALLStar game, huge stadium. This makes and breaks people, right? And she just was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting wasted. Fuck this shit."
See, that's what makes it so like weird. Like, I don't know. Maybe she handled it differently. Maybe because she was
Yeah.
probably nervous. She's like, I got to do a couple drinks. Maybe got out of hand. Who knows?
Yeah,
You know how it goes. Couple turns into 4, 4 turns into 8.
you know,
8 turns into 16.
Yeah, and then you got like
Oh, now we're talking. Come on, Daniel.
couple
And
racks.
next
couple
thing you
racks.
know,
Yeah.
you're singing the national anthem on the fucking home plate.
Yep. After you sucked a couple, fucking MLB players' dicks, you're just fucking, you're out there sucking dick and drinking beer, dude. What's more American than that, fellas? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, guys. Who's with me?
That's what she says. She's like, you tell me what's more patriotic than just sucking dick and drinking beer at a fucking All-Star game. That's fucking patriotic as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, if she would have
I don't know
said
about
that, she would have been the next Hawk Tua girl.
Probably,
You know what I mean?
probably, dude. She,
Like,
I
there's
don't
something
accept
up
no
to that
half
shit.
mass up here. We gotta have full fucking,
You don't sing this drunk, you ain't American.
Yeah, dude. Yep. Then to be fair, I'm sure half the crowd is fucking wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an
Maybe.
All-Star game. It's like everybody's
But they
drinking.
were also being like usually when they cheer, there's those moments when the crowd cheers.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of that going on.
No, there wasn't. Except for that one drunk woman who was like, woo, woo.
Well, and that was at the
That was her
beginning
mom.
of the game. So, like, usually you don't have a lot of people
No.
that drunk at the beginning.
Not
but
true. This is an
never-
All-Star game. This is it's like the NBA thing, right? Like this is a
They
festivity.
tailgate.
No, the All-Star game,
tailgates?
it's like a weekend event. Like there's performances. There's like this is the All-Star game. They have the fucking home run derby. They have the, you know what I mean? So it's like everybody's there for the weekend enjoying the fucking weekend of All-Star, So
Okay.
most of those
okay.
people are probably
And then
like,
this was the last event, right? It was like
You-
the game is the
dude,
last part.
I don't keep up with MLBs, but I think it's the last thing for the, is like the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but
So there's some fucked up people.
I'm sure they're drunk.
Yeah.
Dude, if you go to a baseball game, they're drunk. Like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
be real. Like, there's some drunk ass people at baseball games, and it's cool, man. It's cool. Maybe some people don't even remember. Like, I was there. I don't remember that shit. She sounded that bad. Fuck. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, the one guy that went woo, he was the fucked up one going, man, she sounds amazing.
That chick's
Yeah,
hot.
exactly. Hell yeah! She hit that perfect. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
God.
You hear that vibrato in her voice?
Yeah.
That's
Vibrato.
beautiful.
That better than Fergie.
That's a beautiful voice right there.
Oh my
I saw
God.
her in rehab last week. Oh shit.
Oh God, man.
Is that Carol? She was doing karaoke last week.
Carol?
Now she's doing All-Star games. Hell of a way to go right there.
Carol's her rehab name. She doesn't want anybody to
I don't know.
know
I
her
just
real
think
name.
drunk white trash, and I think the name Carol. I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks because there's some good Carols out there, I'm sure. But
I'm sure
you're
there is.
right. It's like Karen. It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
There's good Karens, but that name is
Carol,
forever.
Carol and Carl. That's how it's.
See, I always mine was Tina. I always felt like Tina, and
Yep.
I hate to say it, but Tina always to me is like the hey Tina, and they're like stop it, like that kind of a.
Yeah.
That's what's in my.
Well, that's
head.
why Tina was the llama's name. Come eat your tots, Tina.
Oh, yeah,
in
that's true,
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's funny how
You know?
names are-
Tina.
But there's boy names like
Tina,
Chads.
dinner.
The Chads of the world. That's that
Oh, yeah.
fucking. Duh,
Oh yeah.
Well, what about like Candy or like Misty or I mean, there's some stripper names.
I mean, those are stripper names.
God, remember that girl? We had a girl in elementary school, Candy.
yeah.
Remember
Her
that?
name was Candy.
Candy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Candy.
How did you have any other weird people named in
Well, we had a
your high
lot,
school?
but Candy was what the funny thing about Candy was her last name was kind of like it rhymed almost. You know what I mean? It wasn't even really rhyme, but
Well, it was like the game.
it was Candy
Yeah.
Landis. Candy Landis.
No, it wasn't.
Swear to God. She was.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not watching this. I don't give. And I'm just saying her name. I'm not disrespect. Candy Landis. Like that's a very interesting name. Like the mom
It's like,
was like,
her parents knew what they were doing because
Yeah.
Candyland was a popular board game back in the.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
you know
Candy
what I mean?
Land is awesome. You know what I mean? Like something like that. They were probably thinking like that kind
Yeah.
of shit. But there was.
Well, I went to
there's
school
always-
with one that was Sandra Shores.
Sandra Shores.
Sandy.
Oh, Sandy Shores.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get stuck with them.
I feel bad for them because I'm like, some of them are like Candy. To me, that's not a terrible name. Like, it's
Candy
not-
Landis. I mean,
I
come
know,
on.
but there's worse for sure. Sandy Shores.
I mean,
Sandy Shores is
some
pretty
people
rough.
just don't get the luck. Some people's parents, man.
I
So
think,
you-
especially over the past 10 years, there's going to be a lot of 30-year-olds that are like, what the fuck was going
Oh,
on
for
in
sure.
the fucking 2000s?
I guarantee when we get older, like we're gonna look at the kids coming into the
Yeah.
world and going, "What the fuck are these names?"
I see it with
look
my.
at Elon Musk's name.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, look at all of his kids' names.
But
like,
see,
what
like,
kind of like He looks like he just went to the keyboard and typed in some
He did.
random fucking.
But see, like,
algorithm.
you expect it from, like, celebrities and, like, these weird people in the world. Like, I kind of expect it, but I'm talking about just your everyday Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, your everyday kid or whatever. And, like, I see it more with my oldest daughter, like, the names of classmates of hers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because she's turning 12.
Yeah.
And that was in the era where people were like,
We all got to be original.
yeah. And it's just like, you're like, oh, what the fuck's his name? And you're like, okay, what the fuck is that shit? And it tapers off. I feel like with my other daughter, it's not quite as bad. And then, I don't know, maybe it was just a trend for a couple years, but
Yeah, probably was.
yeah.
Because that's true. Because like my son's grade, everyone's name is kind of normal. At least in his
There
class.
was a period of time where everybody was like Aiden, like Caden,
Aiden,
Braden.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the Aiden names.
And then you always
Sorry,
got-
Peyton, but
Well, and then there was the craze of like heaven backwards, Nevea, that whole thing.
really?
Oh, what?
Really?
never
Yes,
heard
really. Like heaven backwards, whatever it is. I
Like,
can't. Nevea.
Or,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody named Nevea
Dude,
unless they
help me out
dude,
in the chat. Tell me that wasn't a thing. I guarantee it was a thing. Like that was.
I know Absidy, ABCDE. You know,
Oh, no, dude. Absolutely.
that's how you spell it. Absidy.
Is that
You
someone's
pronounce it
name?
Absidy?
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Absidy.
God. That's stupid.
There's another way to pronounce it too. I forget. But yeah, it's.
I mean,
weird, man.
I love listen, don't get me wrong. I think it's fun, but I think there's gonna come a point when we go back to just the fucking Joes of the world. Like that will be the new like retro. Like I want to go retro. It's Joe. Steve, Bob. Like it's gonna just be these like. Oh, I remember that when I was a kid. Oh, that's the cool thing now. The simple 3-letter names. Al.
Well, I just said that to my wife the other day because, like, speaking of like cool things coming back, remembering when I was a kid, flip phones are back. Like Samsung has a flip phone coming out now,
Yeah.
Mm.
and I was like, I seen the commercial for it, and I was like, the fuck, like why?
I could see it just because.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think,
I
you know
mean,
what
I
it is?
guess.
I think a lot of it has to do with the amount of like surveillance that's happening. And there are an increasing number of people that want to avoid the cell phones that have all the, spying technology and shit. And those are less.
No, it's the same fucking
It's the
smartphone.
same, dude.
It
Like-
just fucking flips now.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
that. I thought you were talking about a flip phone, like
No,
a legitimate flip phone.
No, it's
That's
like,
that's a burner phone. You can get that at any AT&T.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like 15
no,
bucks.
it's a legit Samsung top of the line shit. Except now it flips like the old phones, like kind of like the Razors used to.
Yeah.
Remember the Razors?
Those things don't last, in my opinion. They always have that line in the screen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You go to Target and just look at them, and there's always a line from people flipping it all day long. It looks like shit. No.
It doesn't matter, dude. As long as you can make that call and no one can trace you, that's all you need.
Well, no, I'm talking about
what I mean?
that. But I'm saying that the phones that have the full screen that flips down and folds and shit, like those things they don't hold up, dude. And those aren't safer. Those are just as prevalent as all these fucking
Yeah, I
things that
don't
we
know.
have. But it's weird. Someday we'll go back and people are gonna have like. They're gonna be like, the cool thing now is to have the fucking put up to your face, dude, like the actual
go to
phone.
walkie-talkies, dude.
We're all gonna
Go
go back
back
to
to
landlines and shit again.
Ham radio.
Good show, fellas. Good show. Keep your eyes
Hey.
out in the sky for those fucking UFOs, man, over Texas, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking here, bros. It's
Truth
the
is out
fucking
there.
Iranians, I'm telling you. The fucking Iranians, the fucking. I think it's the Germans this time. They're back.
Oh.
That's
You're
fucking
Kevin Bacon.
That was fucking. That was Hitler coming back from El Salvador.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys on Friday for the
Oh yeah.
call-in show. Get on Patreon right now.
Cheers.
Do it.